Sean Diddy Combs, a name once synonymous with hip-hop royalty and entrepreneurial genius, has seen his legacy irrevocably shattered. For decades, he was a cultural titan, a music mogul who built an empire, shaping the sounds and styles of generations. From his early days as an intern at Uptown Records to founding the legendary Bad Boy Entertainment, he launched the careers of superstars and defined an era of music. His influence extended into fashion, spirits, and media. That is why the news of his sentencing sent shockwaves far beyond the courthouse walls, marking a stunning downfall for a man who seemed untouchable. The legal troubles began with a series of disturbing allegations, but the conviction itself stemmed from very specific federal charges. The nearly two-month trial, which captivated the public's attention throughout the summer of 2025. The sentencing hearing on Friday, October 3, 2025, was a somber affair presided over by Federal District Judge Arun Subramanian. Before announcing the sentence, the judge took a moment to deliver a powerful statement about the principles guiding his decision. He emphasized that the court's role was not just to punish an individual, but also to send a clear and unequivocal message to society at large. Judge Subramanian declared a substantial sentence must be given to send a message to abusers and victims alike that abuse against women is met with real accountability. This comment set a serious tone, indicating that leniency was unlikely, regardless of the defendant's fame or status in the world. Judge Subramanian was meticulous in clarifying the legal basis for the sentence he was about to impose. He made it explicitly clear that Sean Combs was being sentenced solely for the two Mann Act convictions, transportation to engage in prostitution. The judge stressed that the acquittal on the more serious sex trafficking charges and racketeering charges meant those alleged crimes could not factor into his decision on prison time. In the days before his sentencing, a humbled Sean Diddy Combs made a direct appeal for mercy. In a letter submitted to Judge Subramanian, Combs expressed profound remorse for his actions. "I lost my way," he wrote. "How sincerely sorry I am for all of the hurt and pain that I have caused." This written apology aimed to show the court he understood the gravity of his offenses and was prepared to face consequences. At the sentencing hearing, Combs addressed the court directly, his voice reportedly wavering as he begged for mercy. He described his own actions as disgusting, shameful, sick, a raw admission of guilt in a public forum. He also addressed the abuse suffered by his former partner, Cassie Ventura, whose lawsuit helped trigger the cascade of legal challenges. "I take full responsibility for the abuse of Ventura," he wrote. "I'm sorry for that, and always will be." The apology acknowledged a specific victim's pain, even if the convictions weren't directly tied to her allegations. But apologies couldn't erase the lasting trauma experienced by his victims. Cassie Ventura submitted a powerful victim impact statement that was read to the court. "I hope your sentencing decision reflects the strength it took for victims to come forward," she wrote. After considering all arguments, the impassioned statements, and the pre-sentencing reports, Judge Arun Subramanian delivered his final decision. Sean Diddy Combs was sentenced to 50 months, just over 4 years, in federal prison. Between the defense's plea for 14 months and the prosecution's demand for more than 11 years, the judge's sentence landed squarely in the middle. It was a carefully measured decision to reflect the seriousness of the Mann Act convictions, while acknowledging that Combs had been acquitted of the more severe racketeering charges. The 50-month term ensures a substantial period of incarceration, sending a clear signal that wealth and celebrity do not place anyone above the law. In addition to the prison term, the judge imposed further penalties to be served upon Combs's release. He was ordered to serve 5 years of supervised release, a period during which his freedom will be restricted and his activities monitored by federal probation officers. This ensures a long-term measure of oversight and accountability that extends well beyond his time behind bars. Furthermore, Combs was issued a hefty financial penalty, a $500,000 fine.